Welcome Taurus, my name is Emil. This is a general and collective reading. You're welcome to take what resonates and leave what does not. Thank you, I appreciate you, and I will ask you to use your discernment and your intuition regarding what resonates. Some straight up advice before the reading: be proud of yourself, know your worth, and cool your emotions. Thank you, Spirit guides, and higher self. Past energy for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit guides, and higher self. So we got all of them at once. The bottom of the deck, we have Four of Emotion, Four of Cups, which the bottom of the deck to me in my readings, the subject slash theme. Four of Cups is about missing out on wonderful things in front of you, boredom, dissatisfaction, seeking better opportunities, failing to see the bigger picture, a time to contemplate, time for contemplation and meditation. It's about focusing on this energy is about focusing on the negative rather than the positive. But the advice is to focus on the positive. You are provided and blessed already, and more is coming in if you would be grateful for what you have, because when you attract more to be grateful for. That's all I'm saying. In your past energy, you have the Lovers, which is about attraction. It can be about partnership, a choice, sacred kinship, love, a nudge to ask what you would create if love were the main ingredient. Let's clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Past energy, the Lovers for Taurus. Four of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. So this is about the dissatisfaction. Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, and Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles is about assessing your values, a pause, assessing your progress, perseverance, the long game, assessing your investments and your work, your progress. The long game, perseverance, investment, manifesting for the future, gratitude and diligence. It's about taking a short break and assessing your progress. And yeah, the Moon is about something hidden, illusions, a hidden path. Also intuition, hidden truths, shadows in the moonlight, facing your fears, obscured knowledge, the need to trust your intuition, instinct, the things you cannot know at this time, subtle illumination. Queen of Swords, a truth speaker, an honest and absolute leader, wisdom and ability to cut through the bullshit, clear vision, clear communication, wit, intelligence, good advice, and strategic thinking. So, I feel like this Four of Cups is about the lovers. The disappointment, focusing on the negative rather than the positive. That now that there is space in your life for what is actually meant for you. And yeah, the clarification says it all. There is something to be uncovered under the surface. There's probably false beliefs or untrue beliefs, perspectives, and I need to focus on the positive, focus on what is going well in your life at this time, or that is past energy, all of this. But let's progress. Six of Swords. Six is about balance and harmony. Swords is about the mind. Six of Swords is a transition, help coming from unexpected places, quiet movement, successful expansion after a period of difficulty, crossing thresholds, changes and realignment. Let's clarify this. Three of Swords for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Present energy. Six of Swords. Well, that was something. Ace of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Aces are about something new. Cups are about emotions and relationships or relations, but Ace of Cups can also be more self-love. And I feel like this is you realizing or appreciating yourself more. It could also be a new relation, exciting feelings, emerging something new, comparison and creativity. Compassion and creativity. My mistake. Emotional intelligence and the intuition of the heart. A time to connect with any repressed emotions, healing, unblocking, creativity. And you have Knight of Pentacles. Productivity and diligence paying off, hard work, steadfastness, determination, safety, planning and intending seeds for the future, financial security, foundations. Also, remember to work smarter and not harder. It's not necessary to, you shouldn't outwork yourself. It's we're playing the long game here. Rome wasn't built in a day, and it won't suddenly shift overnight. It might shift suddenly, but only after a longer period of work. So it's about consistency and what am I thinking of? It's about consistency, determination, and yeah, discipline to keep showing up. Five of Pentacles. So I reckon this is what is holding you back at this time. Hardships, worries about safety and security, feelings of being left out, financial difficulties and health struggles, seeking shelter and scarcity, so fear of lack, fear of being out in the cold, feeling ostracized. It's a lag energy, so but I understand, because in your present in your future energy, I feel like we are going to discover where this Five of Pentacles energy actually comes from. But because I don't no one is born like that. No one is born thinking that everything is going to turn out like that things are going to turn out horribly every time, or that the worst is going to happen. That is unnatural, and that is because of manipulation, which leads me to the next position. Seven of Swords is your future energy. But I feel like this is only symbolizing what this is about, because I don't feel like this is going to happen in the future. Maybe we'll discover a little bit more about it. Seven of Swords, Seven of Voices is about trickery, thievery, deception. It's about paying attention to what's really going on. A con artist, copycats, seeing past deceits. So someone manipulative, someone deceiving, someone someone betraying. Let's clarify this Seven of Swords energy. Thank you, Spirit. The Hermit. Anything else? Anything else you wanna? There is some cards here. Oh, yes. Going to move these a little. Try to make a little more space for these cards. No matter how much I move them, it's going to be crowded. The Hermit. Taking time away from a busy life in solitude, meditation and contemplation, a sage or a mentor, wisdom, listening to guidance, introspection, listening to your heart, a time to find your voice, and a time out. Accounting against spending too much time alone. So I feel like these people trying to deceive you or having betrayed you has resulted you in isolating, and I totally get that. Feeling disappointed, focusing on the negative rather than the positive, focusing on the betrayal. Five of Cups. Processing sadness or grief, loss, getting stuck in a negative pattern or emotion. not seeing the way out, can symbolize crying over spilled milk. So these people would have done this no matter what, because it's just their nature. It's just how they have chosen to show up in life. And yeah, but it's very important to remember that people only treat others as they treat themselves. We're not able to meet others differently than we meet ourselves, and we're only able to meet others as deeply as we meet ourselves. Learned helplessness, becoming enamored of the shadow, a time to find new hope. Definitely see that. Focus on the positive. Be grateful for all that you have. These betrayals and these attacks on you haven't been for nothing. Six of Swords, very nice to see. Transition, help coming from unexpected places, quiet movement, success, full, yeah, you have that showing up again. So that is permanent, and that is primary energy for your spread. Also this, what, yeah, didn't we have Five of Cups more than once? No, Four of Cups, but we did have Four of Cups twice. So, but yeah, but you have Six of Swords twice. Transition, help coming from unexpected places, quiet movement, successful expansion after a period of difficulty, crossing thresholds, changes and realignment. So there is someone taking care of you. And Emperor, symbolizing divine masculine. The Emperor is a special archetype. It's about success and structure, leadership, planning and delivering, building and expanding an empire, legacy, a business person, a visionary, a provider, the time for strategic thinking. It can also symbolize divine masculine. You might have been forced to go into your divine masculine energy in order to protect your own feelings and well-being. And I totally get that. I'm a Virgo. I feel shit very deeply. I'm an Earth sign too, so it's very nice. It's very good that your masculine energy takes care of your feminine energy, or someone masculine is taking care of you. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, yeah, Knight is fire energy, Swords is air energy. A quick and intelligent heroic energy, boldly speaking your truth, swift energy, purposefulness, fast and logical thinking, a drive to succeed, taking action, a need to focus, taking care not to be overbearing. It's having a vision and going directly for it. And at the bottom of the deck, Judgment. So all of this that these people have think that they did something bad to you. They actually only did bad to themselves. They just didn't realize that everything is affecting them. But you're receiving judgment, or they are receiving judgment. Divine judgment is about the divine interfering. And they always are. Nothing is by coincidence. So you are you are being blessed and gifted because of this. Gifted something very, very, you're going to appreciate both lessons and some, probably a lot of other things. Judgment, which is that is 20. That is not the same number in this one. Judgment, it's I'm pretty sure they changed it to, yeah, they call it awakening in this one, but it's the same card. Awakening to your divine nature, judgment, facing the music, ascension, accepting and forgiving your beautiful soul. So yeah, you didn't deserve this treatment. These people feel very horribly about themselves, so that is why they have treated you like that. They probably don't even know that they are toxic people, but it doesn't matter. We attract what we manifest. We attract what we think, believe, do, and feel. We attract what we focus on. And that was your main spread. Next up, I'll be drawing oracle cards, which will be giving you specific advice on what to do, what to focus on at this time when this message has found you. I feel like I've had a couple of interferences on my throat chakra, which might symbolize or mean that you have had trouble speaking your truth, speaking up, standing up for yourself, drawing boundaries regarding this situation, or just generally you might want to think about that. Thank you, Spirit messages for Taurus at this time when this message has found them. Thank you, Spirit, so generous of you. Thank you. Forgive yourself and others. Forgive others for what they did to you, and forgive yourself for having temporarily accepted that situation because you wanted love from someone incapable of giving that love to you, and incapable of loving themselves. People can change, but only if they want to. If people don't show you that they've changed, don't believe them if they say they have changed, because they haven't. If they can't prove to you that they've changed, and you shouldn't even talk about it, because if they're probably just going to lie to you and keep up a facade in order to manipulate you back into controlling you. Yeah, cut these people off. They're going to ruin their own lives, as they already have, and if they don't change, it's only going to get worse. But yeah, moving on. Be real, be honest to yourself and to those whom you care about, which means a lot to you. Speak your world into being, quite literally. The words we say have a powerful meaning, and the words we choose and the way we speak them is actually actively manifesting. There is a lot of power in the word. There is a lot of power in the voice. Also, vibration is how energy exists. If you want to know the secrets to the universe, things in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Honor your feelings. Sometimes we love someone that doesn't deserve the overgiving that we do towards them because we love them. And we see the best in them, even though they give us the worst of themselves. It's not worth it. Honor your feelings, stay true to yourself, value yourself, detoxify. So there might be some things that you are ready or getting ready to let go of in your life, something that no longer serves, in order to make space for your dreams, your desires, that which is for you, that which serves you. In order to make space for our blessings, we need to let go of our burdens. I've never had that before. It just came through. Love that. Shit, I just forgot it. That's the thing about channeling. Leave the past behind. And also before the reading and during the reading, I've been reminded to draw another card. And I've only used this deck once for myself, but I'll be using that. Let's see, 1 or 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. These are curved too, so straighten them out. Still kind of curved. Thank you, Spirit guides, and higher self. Messages for Taurus. What messages does Taurus need? Thank you. So, say yes. Now is the time to be open and receive. Remember to use your discernment and your intuition. Seek guidance in this. It's time to be it's time for a different perspective. That was all we had for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you blessings, peace and prosperity. Stay blessed, be well fam, take care, and love and light.